Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Brady Quinn franchise here on Madden NFL 08. Real quick, just wanted to ask everybody's opinion on continuing this superstar mode, or do you want me to go to a different Madden? We have already completed all of the achievements on this Madden, so there really isn't much else for me to be playing for. Yes, there are, I guess, unlocks when it comes down to the rings. I think once you get to like a level 3 or 4 ring, you can start using legend players, but I don't really know. I feel like, especially with Superstar mode, I can't. Hold on, wait for the tank to get by. Especially with Superstar mode, I can't change the depth chart. So all of my slow receivers are playing, none of the fast ones are playing, and those are the only ones who are really ever open. But if you guys are enjoying it, I'll keep it here. If you don't really mind, I'll probably start playing either one of the newer Maddens or Madden 09, because that is the last Madden on the Xbox that I can actually complete. So just let me know. But for right now, we're going to play this because it's been a while since I've actually played the Superstar mode. I imagine I will not enjoy it, but whatever. I feel like B might have been open there, but I saw two people pretty much free running right at the quarterback, so maybe X. That was like such a bad pass in terms of how it actually looked being thrown. Instead of just throwing it right to him, it looks like I tried to loft it, and then he like just did the slowest catching animation possible. I really feel like this will probably be the last time we play Superstar mode. For starters, well, Face of the Franchise, there are achievements for Face of the Franchise, but one of the Face of the Franchise iterations are completely broken. So I don't even know if we'll be playing a lot of that in the future. Well, I was trying to throw it away, but realized that every comeback route in this game is terrible, and that's basically the only plays they call. So guess we'll try a slant, even though the slant is not how I'd like the slant to be ran. I can do nothing about it. Hit them with a fake snap, and of course they jump the time I fake snap, because obviously that was a terrible pass. Good. The other problem with it is Brady Quinn isn't that bad. Like, neither was Jamarcus Russell. They could hit passes that were 2 feet in front of them. I don't care if they're rookies. It's just a thing of, like, they wouldn't have been drafted in the NFL if they couldn't hit a pass that was 2 feet in front of them wide open. But the problem with a lot of the Madden games is that, especially with rookies, they just dumpster rookies. Turn upfield. You didn't need to juke. You could have just ran forward. There's no reason to make it more difficult on ourselves. So, like, don't run it to the right side. That's the evident thing here. Of course, I love how there are 3 people on the line, 5 people blitz, but one guy gets straight through. But there's 5 of our guys blocking, and one of them has a shield. Plus, we have to remember that it's not even just 5 guys blocking, because we also had all of the receivers bunched on the right. So it was more like 8 guys blocking, and they still had one guy just get clean through with no problem. And they have one dude on their entire line that has an ability. What was that? What was that run? You had a wide open hole to the left, instead you decide to do like some shimmy step and just get floored and injured. Good play, I guess. I don't like this one. I'm pretty sure I was experimenting with just running the receiver deep up the middle. Or running the running back deep up the middle. He got absolutely destroyed, but he caught it. Good catch. I think I was trying that before the 2-game losing streak. So I might just start trying to throw that in every once in a while. If anything, just to make it so I'm not completely bored doing nothing but running the ball. Well, that was a bit too easy. That was not a block. I don't know why he looked like he was trying to run upfield and the guy got in his way and he was like, I'll put my head down and then just let him go right through and destroy our quarterback. Again, just like no blocking. That guy with the shield, I'm starting to wonder if that's like the shield represents his jersey because he is never dirty, which for an offensive lineman I don't think is exactly what you want. I should not get dirtier overall because I'm sacked so many times than the offensive lineman. Good catch there by Edwards. And I mean, might as well. Of course. Do we have two 68s on our offensive line? What's going on with the lights? No, okay, the other guy's 65. Slot cross. And let's just snap this. Immediately gets through. Thank you so much. That was such an amazing block by our right tackle. The guy has, like, spin cycle, which doesn't necessarily mean he gets free every time to hit the quarterback. Usually you want your offensive lineman at least existing on that play. I'm just going to take the yards. No point in throwing picks. This might just be the last game in general for, okay, actually made it for Madden 08. I'm just not really having any fun with it. I don't mind losing, because then it shows growth. The problem is, I can't grow. Like, there's no way to upgrade Brady Quinn as we're going through the season. I have to wait until the off season. So I'd have to play potentially 20 games. And if I win the Super Bowl the first time, then there's literally no growth shown. But most likely I wouldn't. Play all those games, literally just to be able to go and upgrade Brady Quinn in the off season. And I really can't imagine he'd upgrade by a crazy amount. Like, it's not like I expect to see him turn into, like, some 99 beast in one season. Okay, he's just left wide open. Surprised Brady Quinn actually threw that pass well. Sometimes Braylon Edwards just gets left completely wide open and I'm left going. I know he doesn't really have the greatest stats on the season, but you can't just leave him wide open. I'm sorry, did he just put his forearm through his elbow to knock that pass out of the air? It looked like his arm, like, his elbow created a new arm backwards to block that football. Which, again, by the way, his head wasn't turned towards, so how did he know I was throwing it? Well, the first quarter in an absolutely boring game is done. Let me know in the comments. I was thinking of going, and I think 2018 can be completed, like, trophies-wise. So I was thinking of doing either 2018 with Josh Rosen's team. Whatever, good catch. That was an amazing catch. Is that terrible tight end again? Doesn't even tell me. We punted it. No, I mean, fair. Whatever. I literally don't care. Let me know in the comments, though. Madden 18 with Josh Rosen, or Madden 09 just for going for the trophies. If you want me to play Madden 09, just let me know what team you'd like me to play as. I'm hoping to basically play a franchise where the quarterback I use is dreadful. I just think it'd be hilarious. I mean, truly dreadful. Go into the free agency, grab the worst quarterback, maybe one with like a funny name or something, and just have him play. Great catch. Also, terrible pass behind him. Like, just, we get to the 30-yard line and everybody starts slowing down and my passes become absolutely atrocious. But then remember, we have no speed option. Our X receiver is basically a fullback playing wide receiver. It's just amazing. And then Braylon Edwards is not fast enough to be a usable target in this game. See, that was our X receiver. Maybe I forced that, but X receivers are supposed to be somewhat competitive to catch a football, right? Did we punt it again? What's the point? Why are we even here? Did they just miss a field goal from the 15? Okay, both teams get L's. They go home, and neither of them talk about this game ever again. Great run. Way to trip over a dude who's laying on the ground out of the play. I can't remember the last time I completed a pass. Let's send Y deep again, because for some reason they never cover that. Yeah, Braylon Edwards looked open, but considering I was getting immediately sacked, I didn't really feel like throwing it off my back foot 20 yards down the field would be the smartest choice. Slot cross. Let's just send Wilson deep. I mean, I'm not going to throw it to him. The guy doesn't catch anything. I have no idea how. I mean, again, maybe Braylon Edwards was open. I literally can't tell. He looks open, and then when I try to throw it to him, he'll never catch it. Either somebody will just go flying down the field and catch up to him because he has to slow down for the pass and animation that intentionally slows him down, or he'll just drop it. Like, it'll go out of bounds because why wouldn't it? Yeah, PA quarterback boot. What a great play. I got a better one. How about we just do this play that never works? This time we'll put the tight end deep that's basically a fullback or an offensive lineman playing tight end because he can't catch. There was actually quite a few people wide open on that play. I just don't care. Getting blitzed running left, trying to throw right in a game where I can't run right, throw right into a person's hands that's directly in front of me. Too many question marks. Okay, turn up field. Wow. That was a lot of running for 2 yards. Now, HB's screen, I think in Madden 06 this play was completely broken because they just wouldn't cover one of the routes. Everybody would just run at the screen. Like, did you see how the guy behind him didn't even make a play on the football, and the linebacker just speeds up so that he can make a play on the football? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, how do you play the game? That looks terrible, but I'm hoping somebody runs into each other. That's not on their team. It literally, like, there's nothing. He wasn't even open and he put his hand up. There's just nothing. I don't remember the last time I completed a pass. What happened? I didn't even see it on the screen. Was their drive even shown that time? Oh boy, comeback routes. Let's send Vickers deep. Who cares? Good pickup, 72. You got both of them. Good thing you let him run by you so you could go over and stand over top of the guy you already floored. Very important. By the way, this team has 2 abilities on it. The whole team, 2 abilities. Well, not the whole team. The whole defense, 2 abilities. Now, yes, this is the best defense I have played in terms of them actually stopping us completely every time consistently. But that's just how Madden 08 works. That guy is just going through everybody. I guess I could take off with this, try to dive. I was trying to dive. Because why do I care if I fumble at this point? 3rd and 13 picked up because I took off. This is probably one of the slowest players on the team took off with it. That guy is covered, and the dude didn't even make a play on the ball. I don't understand anything. If we're calling timeouts, our coach is truly desperate. Just immediately pressured again. X is... You're not technically open, bud. There's 3 people around you. Plus, you're not even going to get out of bounds. You're going to try to do some stupid play and run upfield and gain nothing. B. Oh my gosh, what was that pass? Like, just what was the guy was standing in front of you? Did they muff it? I'm concerned for both of these teams. Just immediate pressure again. I tried to throw it out of bounds. It wouldn't let me. Why are you holding the ball like you're getting ready to take off with it when a guy just gets right through the line immediately when you can just toss it out of bounds? There's nobody even there. Another great jump, and then the guy just instantly gets through three people. Three people, remember. Three different guys had a chance to knock that guy down. Because he got great jump, he floors all three of them. I mean, like, I have to remember this is the same game that we scored a touchdown, went for two, penalty, could go for two, or first could score another touchdown. Like, this game... I remember having way better times with this game than we've shown on the channel. But I don't know what it is. Usually it's the opposite of how it works, right? Your times with the game in the past were terrible, and then nostalgia kicks in, and you're like, oh no, this game was amazing. No, on our channel, it's the exact opposite. There's a guy behind him. I didn't even know there was a guy behind him. Did he pick that up? No. We could go for it, though. Or not. I just don't know why we're even here. Can we go home? Can we just go home? I haven't thrown a pick. I probably am also throwing about 40% accuracy, and I'm not playing basketball. Early jump, but it won't get counted as anything. Run directly into the guy, because what's the point of trying to use any of those skill abilities that we only use when we have open field? It's just, it's atrocious. Like, what's the point? Hey, that wasn't... Okay, that was a huge hit stick. Honestly, that felt better than the whole rest of the game. Being able to just hit stick that guy that I threw a pick against felt better than anything. I don't know how we scored a touchdown. What is even happening in this game? Was that a pity touchdown? Did we kick 2 field goals? Did they bench me finally? Are all of those things a possibility, but this game's an absolute mess, so who really knows? I don't know where to throw it, so I'm just going to throw it there. There's no one open. Like, there's just nothing. The game is just not fun. The whole point of a game is supposed to be to have fun. If I could have more fun literally getting into the NFL, playing, like, I don't know, the Eagles, so just an absolute team of just monsters at every position, Hall of Famers just everywhere, I'd rather play that and throw 30 picks than this. You know why? Because at least then it's like, well, I did it. In this game, it's like you get through all of the boredom of just getting beaten down by every team you play against because every player plays like they're a 99 overall. Get through all of that just to be like, congratulations. Now you can do it all again, but with a player that's actually known. Why would I want to? You could give me 99 overall Peyton Manning in this game, and he would probably play like a bum. You could give me 99 overall, trying to think of, like, Jerry Rice. Probably play terribly in this game. Just be never open, just atrocious. A is technically open, but I really don't care. I'd only feel safe taking off with it because, for all I know, I tried to throw that and one of the people, like, do a teleportation and just appear on the other side of the field to pick me off. Good open field juke right there, man. Really shifty. Jeez. Like, catch the ball, Edwards. It hits you square in the chest. What do you want me to do? Just seriously tell me, what do you want me to do? I try to throw it to you when you're slightly covered, it gets picked off every time. Then I throw it to you when the person's behind you, just drop it. What is X's feet doing? He didn't even try to catch that pass. That was a good pass. He didn't even try to catch it. He just let it go right by his hands. Also, can I ask why it feels like the other team has a quarterback now? I don't even remember what the play was. I just want to get through this game. I will be putting up a poll, by the way, asking everybody what their thoughts are on the Maddens. Now it sounds like whatever was driving by our house did a barrel roll and smashed on its back. How is that not offsides? Okay, there's a penalty. I was going to say, the guy's whole foot is on our side of the line. If that's not offsides, I give up. Absolutely stellar game, might I add. So Edwards is supposed to basically run a route where he's going to get covered. What was that pass? No, what was that? What was that lame pass? that 100% was somebody actually made an animation for that pass. I sincerely hope that they have never actually played football in their life and just went, I'll just throw the football. And of course we fumble it because all of my players are terrible. Why wouldn't you fumble it when nobody's around you? Hey, we actually got the ball on their side. Did they turn it over like we do? This game's so fun. I know it's an all-pro, and I know I'm playing as the Browns, but, like, there's got to be some amount of... I mean, look, they blitzed nobody. They've got 2 people on spies. Edwards gets stood up instead of trying to dive over the line to gain, because it's right in front of him to the left. They blitzed 2 people, and they were literally methodically making their way through the line instead of people just teaming up and flooring the guy. There we go. We actually scored a touchdown. I mean, I didn't throw it, but at this point, like I said, I really don't care. I don't think I've ever been so just not connected with the game at all than this game. It's just not a good time. It's just not fun. I'll probably give a rating to this game after this video. You can probably guess what I'm going to give a rating as. Good grief. Good catch, man. Honestly, at this point, I should just be shocked it didn't count as a fumble and you dropped it. You know? Should just be happy about that. Okay, that guy is not open. He should be faster than a defensive tackle. Not faster than a corner, though. We'll just take this ball out of bounds. Gain another first down. Yeah, that looked really normal. That's what that was. It looked like it was trying to create a Resident Evil character. He's wide open. Gotcha, turn up field, break a tackle. Thank you. It's basically a slip screen. I think that's the first time I've seen a screen work properly in a Madden game. I mean, it wasn't even a screen. That's probably why it worked properly, huh? I got completely destroyed, helmet to helmet. Edwards was open. I was trying to throw it to him, but knowing him, he probably would have started backing up as I threw it, so that way the guy behind him could have came up and made a play on it. So I have no faith in any of my players or myself in this game. So, oh well. The guy who all game has been a problem and not making any plays decides to finally make one when it's like 2nd and 16. Let's just send our tight end deep. We'll send Edwards on like a drag, whatever. Why, technically? What was that? What was that, that setup of making anything happen in the open field? You could have just juked by that guy, or tried to at least, and could have had a touchdown. Why did I have to throw that as poorly as that? To give the guy behind Edwards a chance to break on the ball, and if he had dove, possibly get a pick. Just throw it quickly at him. That's a bullet pass. I wish their defense was as bad as that when I was throwing the football. The guy who had a chance to make a play on the running back, instead of trying to make a play on the running back, just decides, you know what? I'm just gonna let him run by me. It's fine. No major loss on our part. I don't even know why that wasn't just auto flipped when there's one corner to the right, nobody near him, and then the left side has two guys outside blocking. I just don't get it. This play, again, probably to the left side. That was the better of the two sides. I still have to say that. As much as there were tons of people there, yes, but listen, in this game, the blocking's never going to make sense. I guess they threw a pick or fumbled it. Seems to be the only thing either team can do. Just keep running it, I guess. My, 150 passing yards is a huge help to this game. That was a... I understand that it's Superstar mode and it's a video game, but, it's just... It really doesn't look right. I don't care... I don't care what they want to say. That doesn't look like how it's supposed to be. Have you watched the NFL? How many times have you just seen a player just go, well, it looks like I'm done on this play. I'm going to lay down and just sit here. I've seen it happen at times. And the Browns is the one team that would probably do that. But it's not supposed to be the method you're just supposed to always accept. That's just an easy pass. At least these last couple of drives I've looked semi-competent. I've also basically thrown the ball about 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage each time, so... Our running back is having a great game now. Now it looks like I'm the moron who was saying he was a problem the whole time, even though if you look at every run besides basically his touchdown runs, he's been getting tackled behind the line every time. At that time, he should have been tackled behind the line, but the guy didn't even try to get through the line. He just kind of accepted the fact that he was stuck there and didn't do anything. 32-18. Probably the most points I've had in my entire career. So, like I said, check the polls. Might be there. Check the comments if you want to put, or go to the comments if you want to put something down basically of what game you'd like to see next on the channel for Madden. In terms of a rating for this game, gotta give it a 3 out of 10 at best. And the only reason I'm giving it a 3 out of 10 is because the achievements aren't terrible, I guess you'd say. They're not impossible. They're just kind of annoying because you have to play 3 games roughly or more, but none of them are so impossible that with rookie difficulty and then lowering the sliders and stuff, you can't figure out how to get them. Really, the hardest one I think in this one was getting the pass deflections achievement because it doesn't count if you pick it off. So probably a 3 out of 10. Probably a 3 out of 10, honestly. I'd avoid this Madden. If you want an older Madden, if you want a really old Madden, play 06. If you want a, newer, older Madden, play Madden 11. That's probably the best older Madden so far on the channel that we've played. But, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Again, polls, comments, let me know what you guys want me to do for Madden. And, I hope you all have an absolutely great day. Bye, everyone.